Recently, I was sitting on a bench facing our local city lake that you see in the tapestry behind me, Roath Park, Cardiff. I noticed how calm and serene that lake was. The trees around it were gently swaying, the ducks and swans gliding in the rippling water, even a heron fishing for his lunch. Peace. But then I glanced at the road around the lake, the hustle and bustle of buses taking people to and from the city centre, children screaming and running as they came home from school, police cars with sirens speeding past, frustrated people in cars beeping their horns at each other. Now, we're entering Holy Week, a week when Jesus faced betrayal, rejection, torture, pain and death. And then we'll come to the resurrection on Easter Sunday. Now, the risen Jesus repeats two related phrases that can speak into our Holy Week this year. He says, "Peace be with you." And he says, "Do not be afraid." After all, this journey from the cross to the tomb and then from the tomb to new life reassures us of two things. Firstly, it reassures us that Jesus knows what it's like when we're going through difficult times. He stands alongside us with tears in his eyes. But secondly, Jesus speaks into our pain and suffering. He says, "Peace be with you. Do not be afraid." Now in Welsh, we have two words for peace, heddwch and tangnefedd. Heddwch is a peace on the outside of us, a peace between people, between nations perhaps. Tangnefedd, on the other hand, is internal and eternal, a peace that reaches the depths of our souls. Tangnefedd is what Jesus offers us, a peace that is beyond understanding, as St. Paul puts it, even when there's no peace on the outside of us. And so this week, I want to challenge you. Through remembering the suffering and abandonment that Jesus himself felt, I want to challenge you to allow his peace to soothe your own worries, your own pain, even through the stress, busyness, and anxiety of the world. Your hearts and minds can have something of that calm and peaceful Roath Park Lake. It's not that God's peace will take away our problems, but it centres us, it calms us, it helps us to view those concerns differently. Now, with everything we've been through over the past year, peace of heart may sometimes seem a distant dream, but Jesus speaks to us through our stress and struggles. He says, "Peace be with you. Do not be afraid." Even if the world around us is turbulent and chaotic, our hearts can still be opened to the living water of peace, tangnefedd, as theologian Andrew Todd put it when reflecting on the pandemic. This is the peace which touches and holds us even when we cannot touch and hold each other.